Child. Jake, you had me fooled for like 2 whole minutes. A good 2 minutes. You had me fooled. You know what I'm saying? But then I was like,
Living my life like it's golden, 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 living my life like it's golden.
What's going on, everybody? It's your favorite Auntie MoMo, and we are back again for another episode review of Catfish, y'all. This is season 8, episode 23. Jack and Taylor, y'all. Before we get into this review, first I want to give a big shout out to the members of my channel. Thank you to everybody that is already members. Thank you to my new members. I appreciate y'all so much. I just uploaded a new vlog. If you have not yet checked it out, please check it out for me. If you have not yet become a member of my channel, you need to go ahead and join and do that, all right? I'll be dropping these little hot vlogs for y'all, you know what I'm saying? Also, while you are here, make sure you hit that bell. Make sure your notification bell turns on and all of that. Make sure you check out the description box below. I got some bomb black girl magic down there, some white boy woke product and all that, okay? Speaking of product, this week's product spotlight is the Senso wireless earbuds. Shout out to Senso Wireless for these winged wireless earbuds. You can get up to 40 hours of playback on here. It comes with the rechargeable case, and it is all for $60. I will leave the link down in the description box below. Christmas is right around the corner. Y'all, excuse me, I got baby oil all over this. Y'all know I got to keep my hands and my feet. And I got to keep my feet and all that with baby oil, so it's a little bit of baby oil on this. But ain't no baby oil on the doggone earphones. Shout out to Senso Wireless for these earphones. Y'all, this week's episode of Catfish was boring. I'm sorry, y'all know I love me some Catfish and I love all Catfish episodes. This episode was boring. It started off boring, should I say, and it did get a little bit more entertaining as it went. But child, when it came to the end, I was like, this nigga, you really had all of us fooled. But I'm not gonna hold y'all for too long. Look here, hopefully y'all are ready for this review, because y'all already know I'm ready to give it to you. So let's get right on up into it, y'all. All right, y'all, so Neve and Cammy get a TikTok message from this 18-year-old guy named Jack. He's from Nashville, Tennessee. He says this 24-year-old chick named Taylor slid up into his DMs. She slid in his DMs, was like, oh, hey, cutie, what's going on? What's popping? I don't know if you remember me or not, but I met you at this convention a couple of months back. Him and Taylor have been talking for 8 months. He says he don't remember a goddamn thing about meeting the chick at the damn convention, but she remembers him, remembers everything about him, but he just don't remember shit about her, right? Now he says they talked on the phone, they text, and they FaceTime, but every time they FaceTime, the screen is completely black. He can't see nothing. He can't even see a silhouette of the bitch. It's completely dark in the background, right? Now a couple times they were supposed to meet up. This heifer was in his city for 2 weeks. Each time they were supposed to have met up, she was ghosting his ass, right? Now, one time, this heifer gonna send him a message when they were supposed to have meet up and was like, damn, your house is the bomb. It's on some old MTV Cribs type shit. Your house is big. And he was like, bitch, how the hell you know what my house look like? This heifer done drove past this motherfucker house. Didn't even stop. Didn't even honk the goddamn horn. But you can tell this nigga what his house looked like, but you done ghosted his ass. Now, normal people, we gonna be like, bitch, what the hell? What kind of stalker ass shit is that? Now, he says his homegirl Emily told him a few weeks ago, look here, this bitch Taylor you talking to, she a whole ass catfish out here. You need to let her ass go. Don't be fucking with her, none of that. He hopes that it's not true, but now he don't know what to believe. But he's starting to fall in love with Taylor. He don't want to quit fucking with her though. But the homegirl Emily said that the bitch is a catfish. Emily supposedly was at the convention as well when Taylor was there. Now, as soon as he said the homegirl Emily was like, this bitch is a catfish, I was like, how do you know this bitch ain't Emily? I'm just saying. Taylor ain't Emily. Emily could be fucking Taylor. How does this bitch know she a catfish? Watch out for that shit. Now, Jack says when they first met, first talking on the phone, off the bat, off the rip, the bitch wanted to give him $5. He was like, what? You want to give a nigga $5? I mean, okay, but for what? Now, he says initially he wasn't taking no money from her, but she was basically wanted to give him money, oh, for funners, just for the hell of it. He said he'd go to sleep, wake up, it's $75 in his goddamn account because the bitch just wanted to be Santa Claus, want to be the tooth fairy overnight and get this nigga some goddamn money. Since you out here granting wishes like a goddamn genie, my Cash App, you know what I'm saying? It's open. It's open. You out here granting wishes. It's down in the goddamn description box below. I'm just saying. So Nev and Cammy end up getting over there to Jack's house. Now this is pre-Rona days, so they was actually able to be outside. Outside was open. They end up going over there to Jack's house, child. And when they open, or, you know, knock on the door. First of all, to get to the house, house is big as hell. It's dope. It's on some old MTV Cribs type shit, right? Tried to knock on the door. The whole goddamn family answered the door. The sister, the mama, the daddy named Jeff, mama named Dawn, sisters Elizabeth, dog probably named Skippy. I mean, it was on some old Get Out type shit. I'm just saying. All they needed was a bitch with a tea and a spoon, and I'd have been like, oh hell no, cut this motherfucking TV out. I don't even trust this shit. Now, Jack says that Taylor was supposed to have spent some time with her family right around the holidays, right? Now, he says that some time had passed. He didn't hear from her. Next thing you know, out of the blue, he ends up getting a text message from her, a bunch of weird messages saying that she was going to expose him, that she was going to pay a bunch of people to expose him and to ruin his whole TikTok career. That's another thing. I didn't mention that. The dude Jack is a TikToker. He's a famous TikToker. I don't know shit about TikTok, but that's what he do, goddammit. But she was gonna pay somebody to ruin his whole TikTok career and all this, that, and the other. He claims he didn't know why. The bitch wants to ruin my TikTok. For what? What I do to this hoe? I ain't do nothing to this bitch. So he says he ends up calling Taylor and telling her, well, look here, you know, I don't want to talk to you for a little while because, you know, everything is just kind of crazy. Some time goes by. He don't talk to her. Then he says he calls her back like it ain't nothing. They chop it up and they just start talking again. Nev and Cammy and my ass was like, nigga, what? That don't even make no sense. She threatened to ruin your career on the TikTok and all this, that, and the other shit. You tell her you don't want to talk to her no more. Or you need to let some time pass. You let some time pass. Then you come back like a week later, whatnot, and y'all talking, everything's all honky-dory. Nah. It was something suspect about the whole, when he was giving the whole rundown, and Cammy even said it, like, he's leaving something out. What he's leaving out, I don't know what it is, but it was clear as day, nigga, we knew your ass was leaving something out. So, child, he says his homegirl Emily, like I said, told him a few weeks ago that her homegirl told her that Taylor is a catfish. Now, once again, this is the same homegirl that said she was at the convention or whatnot, and she was there when Taylor was there, but she says her homegirl told her that Taylor's a catfish. Now, I don't know why you, Jack, then didn't ask her the questions like, okay, well, who the hell is your homegirl? And how she know about bitches out here catfishing bitches if she ain't been out here catfishing bitches her damn self? How she know that? So Nev and Cammy, they do their investigation. They search the phone. The phone number comes up registered to 3 different people, right? It wasn't really a whole lot of hits that they got from that, so they moved on. They searched the photos, didn't really get a whole lot of information back on the photos, right? Now, they ended up searching the profile name, Taylor Holland, and it was basically a bunch of burner accounts that came up to Taylor Holland, like hundreds of them. So Nev was like, this shit is gonna... Ain't nobody got time for this shit. I'm not gonna go through this and try to find out who all these goddamn girls are. So Cammy comes up with the idea basically to do a social media bolo, be on the lookout for homegirl. Nev goes to his Twitter. Cammy goes to her Instagram. They do out this big, you know, bolo. Do you know who this girl is? Now, Cammy even said, I have a feeling that she might be a blogger or somebody that I follow. Lo and behold, not even 5 minutes later, after they did the whole little social media bolo, somebody hits up Cammy in her inbox and was like, yeah, this chick is a blogger. Her name is Jenny. Here go the bitch right here. Check her out. Nev and Cammy end up going to her goddamn profile. Lo and behold, she's a whole goddamn blogger out here. I mean, social media influencer and all of that shit. So they end up sending Jenny a message. She ends up calling them right back. They give Jenny the rundown like, look here, girl, somebody out here catfishing bitches using your account. Is it you? Do you know anything about it? She says that people have hit her up plenty of times and told her that there's somebody out here catfishing or using cloned accounts of hers, this, that, and the other, whoop-de-whoop, yada, yada, yada. Long story short, it ain't goddamn her. So they end up going back to Jake's crib, giving him the whole little rundown with the tea, letting him know everything that they find out. Lo and behold, whoop, that is, nigga, we know it wasn't goddamn Taylor, wasn't who the hell you talking to. So Neal was like, fuck it, I'm just gonna go ahead and call home, girl. Ain't nothing to it but to do it. They end up calling Taylor. Taylor answers the phone, and he like, you know, what's up? This is Neal from Catfish. I got your nigga Jack here. He trying to meet you. What's good, bitch? We know you ain't you. What's good? Where you from? She says she's from Louisiana. Neal was like, this goddamn Brandy's getting on my goddamn nerve. Neal was like, what part of Louisiana you from? You know, that's the boot. That motherfucker big. It could be anywhere. She said, oh, I'm around. In other words, nigga, none ya. So Neal was like, okay, well, it is what it is, bitch, I guess. Well, I got your nigga Jack here. He trying to meet you. What's good? She was like, I don't know if I can really do that right now. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot going on. I just don't think I'm ready. Child, like all these goddamn catfishes do, get sketchy as hell and hangs up the goddamn phone. Oh, that just irritated me. I was like, God, I know this bitch is gonna hang up this goddamn phone. Child, so the next day, Neal gets a text message from Taylor, says she's 2 hours away. Can we meet at Jack's house? Neal was like, bitch, no. We don't know you like that. We can meet your ass up at the park some goddamn well. Like, what the fuck? So they get to this park and they're sitting in this little gazebo area. They're waiting. A car pulls up. 3 chicks in it. 1 chick gets out. She comes out. Lo and behold, the girl's name is Amanda. Okay? She's the one that's been catfishing Jack this whole damn time. Now, she says, first of all, she is from Louisiana. She drove 8 hours. Girl, you should have called Neal and them and they'd have came and either flew you out or they'd have flew there to you. But bitch, I'm not for no, baby, no. Neal asked, is one of the homegirls in that car, Emily? Is that bitch? She said no, she don't know who no Emily is, nothing like that, whoop-de-whoop, yada, yada, yada. So long story short, the girl says that, you know, she admitted to being really insecure. She apologized. She said she started the account about 4 years ago. Mind you, she's 24. She says that when she was in high school, she got bullied all the time. And, you know, she was bullied so bad it caused for her to have to be homeschooled. And so after she was homeschooled, she got out of high school. She was just so distraught. And so she started a fake account and basically started this fake account to make friends with people, basically reliving her high school days so she can have the friends that she never had in high school. Honestly, it was sad. I felt bad for the girl. I was like, okay, I get it. She was bullied in high school and all that, but you 24. Like, you grew up. We growed up. You started this 4 years ago, which means you started it at Twinkie. You was already out of school. Why you do that? Like, I mean, but why you do that? So Neal asked her, okay, now you said you met him at this event 8 months ago. She was like, yeah, I met him at this event. Like, and she sent him a message under the Taylor account inviting him to this goddamn event. It was actually her event. The bitch was there. She met Jack. After she broke it down and explained it to him, like, yes, nigga, I was there. I was the bitch. I had on the whoop-de-whoop with the swoop-de-swoop and the bang-gang. Bitch, that was me. He was like, oh, word? Oh. Gotcha. Then he remembered who the hell she was. Child, I was like, this shit right here. So then Neal asked her, okay, so what's up with the whole blackmail situation then? You said you was trying to blackmail this nigga. Like, what's good? What's popping with that? She said she didn't feel comfortable talking about it right now. So Neal was like, bitch, how you don't feel comfortable talking about it? She said, Neal, I just don't feel comfortable talking about it. Maybe I'll talk about it with y'all later. So they end up reconvening, going on about their separate goddamn way because she just couldn't talk about it right then and there because she was just too distraught. She was just too upset. But before they let her ass leave, child, they asked her, okay, so have you ever actually been to Nashville? She said no. So they was like, okay, so how did you see a picture of his house? This bitch Google mapped this nigga house. That's crazy. That's crazy. Mama, that was crazy. I'm just calling it what it is. That was crazy. So it's the next day. They call Amanda because, you know, they want to go ahead and do a little follow-up, see where her mind is at and all this, that, and the other, right? They end up calling Amanda, but her homegirl, Chelsea, ends up answering the phone. Chelsea is one of the friends that was in the car with her yesterday that helped her drive from 8 goddamn hours, Louisiana, to Nashville, Tennessee. So Kelsey is like, you know, I was over here talking to my homegirl Amanda. She told me she didn't break down the whole story to y'all, everything. So I think y'all need to go ahead and come over here and holler at us because it's a whole lot of y'all don't goddamn know about this nigga Jake. He ain't who the hell y'all think he is. Nee was like, oh, word? Bitch, we on the way. Child, so they get that to the house, chop it up with Amanda and her two friends, Kelsey and Chelsea. They're twins. They so doggone cute. Bitch, come to find out, this nigga Jack been bleeding Amanda ass out of money. Child hit her up saying that he need money to bail his friend out of jail. Said he needed $600 for a new goddamn phone. She said, well, all I got is $3. He was like, okay, fine, send that. Asked his heifer to send food to his house. She sends him money. When she don't send him money, he make her feel bad. This nigga been bleeding her ass for money. So you catfishing him and he using you. Nigga, y'all both winning. Child, so look, Cammy broke it down to her ass. She was like, look here, mama, you can't start off offering money to these niggas and then get mad when they back door and start using you for your money. You offered it up in the first place, boo-boo. That ain't what you do. That ain't what we do. Basically, from what Amanda was saying is that all her life she's had to pay for friends. And that was really sad. Like any friend that she wanted, any friend that she had, basically, I bet she was that friend that was always buying the food, always paying for gas, always paying for people way, and did nobody ever pay her ass goddamn back. That's messed up. That's real messed up. So Cammy was like, look here, what you should have did yesterday was took that time to let that nigga Jack know, bitch, you been using me for my goddamn money. Yes, I catfished you and all of that, and Lord forgive me, but you out here using me for my goddamn money. So Neve was like, well, look here, this is what we gonna do. We finna go back to the same cafe that we met up with you at yesterday, or where we met up, where we had a little investigation. We was finding out shit about your ass. We gonna meet up over there. You know what I'm saying? I'ma bring Jack. You and Cammy gonna meet us over there, and you gonna front that nigga, let his ass know. You been using me, bitch. It don't matter that I've been catfishing you. You been using me, goddammit. So y'all, they get to the cafe. Basically, they confronted each other. Is what it was. She confronted him about using me for money. He confronted her about basically like, well, you can't give me money and then be mad when I expect you to give me money. For him to say that too, I was like, oh, well, damn. At least he was honest. I mean, the nigga wasn't lying. You know what I'm saying? You can't be mad at me. You give me money like that, and then, bitch, I expect you to give me money. You don't give me money and I get mad. Like, well, damn, you was giving me money. Like, the fuck? That's basically what he was saying. So, like I said, they confronted each other about it. You know, they end up hugging it out. She sincerely apologized to him. He sincerely apologized to her. 2-month check-in. He says, I think they talked like one time after that, and he has made a promise to try and pay her back her money. Nigga, you getting Queen Dillas off of TikTok, and I'm sure you got a little check off of doing this catfish episode too. You need to go on, kick homegirl back her little old Queen Dillas and stop goddamn playing. But y'all, that was the end of the episode right there. That shit could have been an email. I hope I made this goddamn review entertaining enough for y'all. If it was anything that I missed, y'all already know. Drop it down below and let me know. Please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share. And your Auntie Mo will see y'all in the next video. Peace out.